This I would never understand. Not because I don't want to, it just don't make no sense. You women want men making at least 6 figures, but can't cook, can't clean, can't manage emotions, and can't respect leadership. But somehow you're the prize. And see, feminism told you could be anything. But one thing they didn't tell you is that you will still be held accountable.
Men have always been the prize. Women marry who they can, men marry who they want. You can get offended by the statement, but if you really sit down and you think about it and you be honest with yourself, that is a very valid statement. That does not make her not a prize, especially with these days, the way that women are raising these young girls. And it's unfortunate, but and also the numbers. I will never let any of your daughters tell my son that he is not the prize.
Just because that girl got on here and said that men are the prize, y'all are mad. She's not wrong. She's not wrong at all. You play stupid games, you win stupid prizes. She ain't say the prizes were gonna be good. But there will be a prize. It could be a lifetime subscription of trials and tribulations. That's a prize. That's free. They'll give it to you for free. For free. For free.
Women hate hearing men call themselves the prize. Yeah. Then explain something to me. If men aren't the prize, why is getting engaged such a big moment for so many women? Why do women announce it, celebrate it, show off the ring, count down to the wedding? You never see a man posting, she finally said yes to me. The excitement is usually on one side. And I think that's because deep down, women understand something they don't like admitting. A woman chooses from the men who approach her. Yeah. But a man decides who he's willing to approach in the first place. Yeah. And later he decides who he's willing to commit to. He decides who gets the ring. He decides who gets his last name. He decides who becomes his wife. And that's why a woman can have plenty of attention and still spend years waiting for the one thing attention can't guarantee, a man's commitment. A lot of women think having options makes them the prize until the man they want refuses to choose them.
Unpopular opinion, men are the prize. Think about it. Women generally want relationships, marriage. In order to get that, specifically from the man we want, we have to wait for the guy to ask us. They have something we want. Now, we used to be more of a prize because in order to get sex, they had to be committed to us. We had the leverage then. Now we don't. Back in the day, if you wanted this, you got to put a ring on it. And the majority of women were united on that front. Now women give away their prize like it's nothing. If I don't, she sure will. It's given away without any commitment. Shoot, we're giving men babies that aren't even committed to us. So what men want from us is no longer a prize like it used to be. It's a dime a dozen. Now women are throwing it at men in hopes of getting a commitment. And there's only a certain amount of men that women really want. It's a jungle out there. Though today it seems like they're more of a prize than we are. Because sex is abundant. Committed relationships, not so much. But what do you guys think?
Exactly. Women used to be the prize when they were more respectful, less promiscuous, and held a higher level of chastity. That's why men were required to pay bride price to have access to a woman. Now, with feminism promoting sexual liberation and promiscuity, it's more easy to have access to a woman without having to stress yourself out.
A lot of women are going to hate me for saying this, but I'm just going to go ahead and say it. When it comes to relationships, men are the prize. Yeah, I said it. Men are the prize. Men are the providers. Men are the protectors. Men are the stability. Men are the reason we're able to carry life into this world in the first place. Men keep us grounded and are able to build us up, us very emotional and sometimes illogical thinkers, into the woman God has called us to be. Unfortunately, so many of our men have been incarcerated and so many of our men come from toxic households. Therefore, it's up to you to do your honest part to make sure that the man that you're interested in is actually a good man and doesn't just look good. A good man is a prize to the world because where would we honestly be without our men? A good man is a prize to a single woman struggling with 4 kids on her own. A good man is a prize to a woman who didn't grow up with a father to know what love really is. Call me a pick me, at least I'm getting picked.
Go ahead and just say what I've always been thinking. Men are the prize because women. Hold on, stop. You had your opportunity to talk. You didn't say much. It's very simple. Right. Men have to rise up to a certain level to even be able to be acknowledged by women. Women, on the other hand, as soon as they turn 18, they're acknowledged by all the men. Okay? Women don't have to do anything to get attraction or attention from the opposite gender, but men have to do quite a bit to get any attention or attraction from the opposite gender. So men have to rise up to a certain level to even get attention. Women don't. So since men have to go through this arduous task of figuring out who they are, men have to add value. Women don't. Women can be fucking bumbling retards. Some of you guys actually are bumbling retards, and you guys can make it through life. A woman can get through life with 50 fucking IQ and still find a rich man. A guy that has 50 IQ, that nigga's cooked.
Yeah.
But what if she's...
In the past, men never cared who the prize was between both genders. However, with this current generation of entitled ladies screaming in the faces of men and demanding princess treatment without having to bring anything in return to the men, it's when men realize that they are more vulnerable than they thought.
I was just sitting here thinking about how I went to singles night at church and it was hundreds. I mean, at least 1,000. First, I thought it was 500, but the pastor said it was 1,000 singles in attendance. Like, are we all living the same life at this point? Because I've never been in a room with that many single people, or even thought that it was even. I thought I was like the only one left. I mean, beautiful women, all types, shapes, and sizes. Literally African American women. Like a room full of singles. And I'm like, this has to be an experiment. Like, this has to be like assimilation. Or is that the word I want to use? I think so. Like, I'm confused, and I'm like low-key like nervous, like for us. We're shit for myself, fuck y'all. Because where are the men? Where are the men? Then again, don't know. Never mind. Don't. We know where they at. Bye.
The truth is, the men are in your Instagram DM asking you to give them a chance. However, your delusional mind is making them invisible to you.
See, we are gradually getting to a stage. We're gradually getting to a stage where women will start begging men for marriage. I'm telling you, I go lie for you. Like, we don't reach that time where we say woman will be like, I beg, let me just bear your son name, like just your son name. Let me just answer your name. Bible talk more. That the time shall come, 5 women will be begging one man just to bear his name, and we are gradually getting there.
Here in Atlanta, the girlies are the ones who approach the men.
Wait.
The men, no.
Wait.
I'm telling you.
The girls are moving to the boys here?
Yes. And they won't say it. They don't want to come out and say it, but they do. The men here are they're just so spoiled. They are spoiled. All the girls are sharing the same man. All the girlies here, they're dating the same 3 Africans. Africans are a big thing here.
Really?
Yes.
Like Portia Williams, African
Oh
type
my God,
key.
they want that. And then if it's not the Africans, then yes, it has to be like the athletes. Everybody's a money guy now, a entrepreneur, an investor now. Everybody's that in Atlanta, which I don't get. But
the men are not sports. They just realize that they add more values to your life than you add to theirs. So it's your turn to do the chasing now, my ladies.
Men are the prize. No, men are the prize. You can't tell me otherwise. I've come to clearly accept that men are the prize. Because how do you explain to me that with all these allegations, evidential allegations flying up and down about us, this Pastor Chris Okafor, there's one pretty damsel in his house, married to him weeks back, and she's sitting pretty in his house, and you say men are not the prize? No, now, come on. Men are the prize. If you think I'm joking, leave that your Dracula husband. No, just come up for that your marriage small. It go shock you. The way my gender will line up and marry him. Auntie, no, now, men are the prize. Let's start to tell. Let's agree. Men are the prize. I rest my case.
The truth is, whether you like it or not, a man will still have a bunch of women who will line up to marry him after divorce, especially when they realize how valuable he is. But the same can be said about a woman after divorce.
Ladies, let me tell you the hard truth you don't want to hear. Listen up. Listen up. You see, no matter how rich you have become, no matter how educated you have become, no matter your influence, a man remains the prize. A man will always remain the prize. If you like, you can own the houses, the cars, the business, everything in between, even your business trips and everything. Your vacation, you are the one sponsoring them. But always remember, that is a man that will choose to marry you. Is a man that will choose to give you that ring. A man remains the prize in marriage. No matter your achievement, I don't care to know. No matter your achievement, no matter what the height you have attained in this life, a man will always remain the prize.
As a woman, even if you acquire all the certificates and resources in this world, you still don't get to choose who to marry you. That's so tough.
I want every lady to know that men are the prize. Now listen to me. If men were not the prize, why is every lady eager to get married? Why is every lady excited whenever she gets engaged? You have never seen a man being excited that he has engaged a woman. Rather, it's always the lady that is excited that she has just gotten engaged. So it's so important for you to understand that women don't have the choosing privilege the same way men do. Women choose based on the men that approach her.
It's very simple. Women usually jubilate when men propose to them because they know the price chose them.
The people who taught me how to decentralize men is men. Because they don't centralize women. They live their lives like life doesn't begin and end with a woman. On God, baby, men are one of my biggest sources of inspiration. They inspire me without even trying to. They just do it effortlessly. And when I say this, a lot of ladies freak out. Oh, how can you say that? You're hyping men up. I will, because they are teaching me lessons you ladies cannot afford to teach me.
Exactly. This shows how valuable men are. However, for some reason, some ladies who have no value and cannot inspire anyone think they are the prize.
Men are the prize. Yes, I said it with my full chest. Men are the prize they say they are. If you doubt me, step out. Call out your husband. Call out your boyfriend. Come and tell us how horrible he is. In fact, open your body and show us the scars that he left on your body. Call him out. Prove to the world that he's a 2-minute man. Expose his weakness. Tell us all the ugly, terrible, horrifying things that he did to you. When you are done, another beautiful woman is waiting to say yes to his proposal.
Exactly. Irrespective of how horrible men are, they will still get women to marry them. In the faces of boys who only want to smash some coochie, a woman below 25 may feel she's the prize since she would have a lineup of men wanting to have a taste of her. But after 25, when her biological clocks begin to tick, she would realize that her beauty, which used to be her only value, will start to diminish, making her less attractive to men. Anyways, let me know what you think down below in the comment section, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more content. My name is Mr. Bonnie, and I'm out. Peace.